we get a closer look at his life's journey in Heroes Among Us. Philosopher Albert Schweitzer once said, "One person can and does make a difference." That's a perfect way to describe the life of longtime Skiatook resident Morris Neighbors.
I've heard my whole life, "Oh, I love your dad. I respect your dad more than anybody I've ever known."
Servanthood is the theme for Morris's life. At the age of 17, he enlisted in the Navy after the attack on Pearl Harbor. He spent 2.5 years on a destroyer in the middle of the South Pacific.
We were in the Battle of Leyte Gulf. We were at Okinawa and Iwo Jima and the Palau Islands. We were in all of those invasions. This is our radar crew. It took 3 of us at a time to man the radar room. The first time that I got shot at was in the Battle of Leyte Gulf. And that's when I first realized I was in a war. I said, here I am, 18-year-old kid, never saw anything bigger than the Arkansas River. And there's 2 guys in state-of-the-art airplanes, and they're trying to kill me. How did this happen?
Morris earned the Purple Heart after a kamikaze ripped a huge hole in the side of his boat.
The plane that hit us had a 500-pound bomb on it, and that did a lot of damage. I survived, and I figured, well, so many others didn't. The Lord had a reason for me surviving. So I listened to what He told me the rest of my life, and I did what He said to do.
He returned to Oklahoma after the war, where he got his college degree, met and married his wife Wanda of 48 years, and raised 5 children.
We just knew he was our hero, but we didn't understand all what that meant until later.
As children, he never shared the tragedies and the gore of the war. We all took the Purple Heart to show and tell at school and things like that.
Yeah.
But as we got older and we realized what he'd been through and that he could have been so scarred from it, but he wasn't, because it was just what you did.
Morris has spent his life moving forward and serving others. He's been a teacher, a coach, a hospital volunteer, a deacon, and a member of his church choir for over 60 years. His voice has sent him around the world as part of a worship group called the Singing Churchmen of Oklahoma.
It was an experience that I had never thought I'd have. We found people the world over are pretty much the same. You know, they love people, they love having you come.
The neighborhood has changed a bunch.
The neighborhood's changed a lot, yeah.
Morris just turned 99 years old. He still drives and remains active in the community. He says he's discovered the secret to living a long life.
Well, it has to be choosing the right set of parents. My dad and mom both lived to be 98, 99. Each one of them had a problem that sent them to the hospital, and they died in the hospital. My dad had a broken arm, my mom had a broken hip, but if they hadn't had those broken bones, I guess they'd have still been going today. And I'm going to try to keep from having a broken bone. February 8th, 1947.
No broken bones for Morris, but he did suffer a broken heart in 1995 when his wife Wanda passed away. The two were quite a team. Their legacy remains strong with many branches on their family tree.
I have 7 grandchildren and 16 great-grandchildren, and unfortunately when they all get together they all look alike. I can't tell them apart.
Morris is somewhat of an icon in Skiatook. The kids around town call him Pop Man because he gives them cokes when they ride by after school. The lives he's touched are limitless.
It's really been a blessing to know that he's lived a life of integrity and service.
And I've had a blessed life, a very blessed life.